So, High Thoughts here. Today, I just wanted to talk about how the world wants us to sin, especially Israel. It's designed so that we're constantly breaking God's commandments. I mean, when you think about it, God tells us not to eat pork, and that is like one of the number one meats in every food you can think of right now. You know, you wake up and eat breakfast. There's pork sausage. It's in everything. Bacon. You know, you eat lunch. Oh, you put bacon in it. They even have donuts full of bacon. It's like they really want you to be unclean. The more unclean you are, the further away from God you are. So, that's just one thing. That's just in your diet, which there's many other foods that they promote. Crab, lobsters, and these are bottom feeders. These are like the roaches of the sea, and nobody really thinks about that. And you are what you eat. So if you are eating the animal that is constantly eating poop or whatever's at the bottom of the ocean, which is probably the worst things, you are those things. So you might not feel as healthy. So, write it down in the comment section if you guys like to eat pork or any type of crustaceans. But that's just one thing. Now, think about this. It also promotes a life of promiscuity. So it tells you to go out here and just share your body with everyone. It's okay. It's all right. Also, as well as homosexuality, lying, stealing. It's like all of these things are just becoming easily accepted and sometimes even glorified. There's a whole Pride Month, which, God tells us not to be proud, and that's a problem. You're celebrating being proud. You should be humble. And I don't know why you have to even be proud of your sexual orientation. That's kind of weird. There's too much emphasis on that. What else can you do? Like, why is that your defining characteristic? So, those are just a few things I'm thinking of off the top of my head. There's many more. I know you see it all the time. We're also told to dress modestly. That's not happening at all. The rise of OnlyFans. People are lovers of themselves instead of God. So they only focus on what they want, not what God has told us to do. Things like that, it's just really full of sin right now. People are drinking and doing drugs all the time. Some people need it every day. If you're one of those people, like, really think about it. Like, what is it in your life that makes you want to always be in a different state of mind where you can't accept your reality? To me, it's kind of like numbing yourself or running away. I can understand every once in a while just to get a break. But if you need a break every day, you should work on changing your life. But never having a sober mind or being able to think clearly, never meditating on the Word of God, all of this leads to problems. And, Israel, whether you like to believe it or not, is the community that they make the whole culture sinful. It's about fucking hoes, getting money, and doing drugs. And nowhere in there do they ever mention anything about God. And when they do, it's some weird abstract God that is okay with whatever you do. And you can do tarot cards and do all these readings. And you know what the problem with that is? You're putting your faith in something other than God. If you believe in cards to tell you your future, your severely mistaken on what you're believing in. Doing palm readings, anything like that. Anybody who tries to prophesy, like, it is written that if they do something like that and it doesn't come true, God did not tell them anything, because if he did, it would have came true. So as long as Israel keeps sinning, which is what the people in charge and in power want, they want you to keep sinning so that they can stay in power, because the day that Israel sins no more and turns back to God, they will lose their ability to be in power. It will be the quickest defeat you'll ever see by an army who was outnumbered. It's gonna be crazy, man. I'm ready for it. Hope it happens sooner than later. I hope you guys stay prayed up and are really, in the word with God. I'll catch y'all next time, man. Let me know what y'all thought of this video, or if you see other ways that they're making us sin, let me know in the comments below, down here. All right.